Welcome back to my channel, the Millennial Investor 1914. Holla at your boy. Yes, I am back, and I'm back to help out the community, help out my subscribers, get more subscribers, and build up my channel. And we about to be rolling. Just came back from the gym, and I just also renewed my video editing software. So we back to pump out these videos. I've been doing YouTube shorts about the different trips that I've been to of the Colombias of the world and Panama and Philippines. But now it's time to do some long form content, and I'm excited. I'm excited because my net worth is growing. I'm working really hard, and basically I'm just these videos also help me to hold myself accountable, have my subscribers hold myself accountable, and then basically just have you just be on this journey with me because it's a long journey, and if you don't have people around you that's like-minded, it's hard. It's really hard. So welcome to my channel. I haven't made any videos like this in, let's say, uh 6 months, and so my channel is the Millennial Investor and Lifestyle 1914. Here is where we cut through the noise. We lock in the conviction and we build wealth from the ground up. So if you rock with me and you mess with your boy, come on, let's build wealth together from the ground up. Like and subscribe to my channel. Let's get it. So in today's video, we're going to talk about, this is episode 4 of Road to 250K. I have 2 goals. My first goal is the road to 250K for my net worth as my whole entitled net worth, and then road to 250K for my taxable account. Because if I want to fire, because my fire journey, financial independence, retire early. If I want to fire and retire early by the age of 45, 50 years old, the latest, I need to not only build up my retirement funds like my Vanguard and my Roth IRA and my regular IRA, right? Those are good to build up those retirement funds, right? But to be able to retire early, you have to build up your superhero account. Your superhero account is your taxable account. Yes, it may be some type of drag on your particular returns because any dividends in your taxable account or any selling that you do in your taxable account in and out, you're gonna have to pay taxes on it. There's no way around it, right? When you invest money and you invest money into your Roth IRA, everything that you put in your Roth IRA and the gains and the increases in the Roth IRA grows tax free, right? Any gains that grow into my IRA, it's not tax free, but it's just the taxes is delayed into the future, right? My rollover IRA, and my Roth IRA, these are investment accounts where I am investing high growth instruments in it, right? So that's what I'm trying to do. But but in order to retire early, my goal is to grow this right here. Grow my taxable account. Grow my taxable account. 6 months ago, my taxable account was at 100,000. I've been contributing roughly 1250 towards my taxable account, on top of letting my growth stocks doing this thing. I implement a core to satellite method where I am basically have VU as my core investment holding, and then I have certain satellites, tech stocks that I've been investing, and I've been investing to at least 10,000, so I can just let it just run, just let it run, right? And so in this video, as I've been going through, my goal is to hit 250K. I'm close right now. I have a net worth, and this is outside of my house. Now, when a lot of times when individuals say, "Hey, I'm a millionaire," a lot of times from my research and the Money Guy team, and a lot of research that you do with like Fidelity, Vanguard, is people's liquid assets, and then they normally add their real estate, whether it's their primary residence or real estate that they add those up and say, hey, I'm a millionaire, right? And so even with that, there's tiers, right? There's a goal. The goal is that you to become a millionaire with your liquid assets and your real estate, and then the second rarefier is to be a millionaire based upon just your liquid assets. Your liquid assets, as in um, your your Roth IRAs, any annuities, 401k, uh, taxable account, um, anything that's liquid, right? Even crypto stocks, liquid, right? And then uh, so those you do the research. People who are millionaires based upon just liquid, just assets, it's rarefied, maybe 1 or 2% compared to 5 to 6% of millionaires being, having your liquid assets combined with your just your physical real estate, right? Whether it's your primary residence, where you live at, et cetera, et cetera. Because it's better to build up your liquid assets because it's fine to have your primary residence being 500,000, 750,000, right? Your net worth is high, you're a millionaire, but you can't bite your house. You can't, what I'm saying, unless you sell your house, you can't really benefit from a high net worth from a house until it's time for you to sell the house. And then now when it's time for you to sell the house, unless you taking that money and you decide to live abroad, what you're really doing is that, guess what? As your net worth and as your equity in your house have grown, the houses around you have grown as well. So instead of unless you are moving from a house that's from a high net worth to maybe low tier or middle tier, if you, let's say your house grows into equity to 400,000, you sell your house at 400,000, and now you look into the market with you and your wife and family, and you buy a house of 650,000. Guess what? Yes, you just sold your house. You have equity, you have profit, but now you're still in the negative because you're trying to buy a house that's 650,000, 750, a million, right? So it only having a high net worth and equity in your house only really benefits you if you are planning to downgrade houses, like a person who's a widow, or those families where they raise their children, now the children's out of the house, and now they want to downgrade from a 6 bedroom to maybe a 2 or 3 bedroom. Those are a good idea, but otherwise it's best to build up your liquid assets. So for me, real quick, in regards to liquid assets, we already talk about my taxable account, so we're not going to go talk about that. But in my Roth IRA, I have just two things. I have my QQQM, which is my Nasdaq, and I have the semiconductor ETF, and I'm rocking with it. And I got $3,000 on the side because I am waiting and betting that the stock market is going to do it. I have a major pullback for June and July, and I'm going to capitalize with money on the side to buy. Just like how I have roughly $20,000 on the sidelines in my taxable account, so that when that pullback happens, which I'm pretty sure it will, especially when the new Fed chair have his meeting June 15th, 16th to tell us what his plans has for us for the next, let's say, couple of years, whether if they're going to increase the interest rates or lower interest rates, the PPI data, the CPI data, and then also if the oil doesn't come down, then we're in trouble. And guess what? Stocks are going to come down because we've already been running hot as with stocks. So with this 20,000, I have this money allocated for VU, my Power Industries play, my Quanta Services play, and my Monolithic Power play. And I'm also going to juice my portfolio right here. I'm going to add SanDisk to this portfolio. Lastly, my last portfolio, which is my rocket ship portfolio. In my IRA, I have Seagate, I have VGT ETF, I have NVIDIA, I have SOX, the semiconductor ETF, and then I have Bloom Energy. So what I plan on doing is that I plan on trimming my Seagate and locking in these profits, and I plan on uh, selling my NVIDIA. And with that, I plan on in this portfolio uh, just going to have VGT and SOX as my main two ETFs in this portfolio, just to anchor my portfolio, so that if it's a drawdown, that is going to set my portfolio so that it's going to compound a lot for the future. I'm set it so that it could compound my portfolio a lot for the future. And what I plan on doing is, with that, have basically uh, 5,500 in Seagate. And then I plan on adding Western Digital to this portfolio, KLAC, the semiconductor equipment company. And I plan on adding it's another company, Micron. So I'm gonna have each of these satellite positions at $3,000, and then so Micron at $3,000, Western Digital at $3,000, and KLAC at $3,000. Seagate at 5,500, and then the rest is going to just go into just having VGT and uh, SOX as my 1-2 punch for my ETF, and I'm just going to just let that $30,000 compound for the next 26 years, because in 26 years that's about the time where I'm able to utilize the income in this portfolio and take the money out either and not be penalized, because that'd be what I'm at, like 59 and a half. So that's the goal. That's the goal for my IRA and for my Roth IRA. And lastly, as you see, my net worth is at 190,000, and I'm close to hitting my goal of net worth of 250,000. That's where the compounding really begins. And I'm still just trying to attack my goal of getting this to 250,000 by the age of 40. So make sure you rock with me, like, subscribe, join me on this journey as I'm trying to approach 250,000 on the two goals. I'm back. Holla at your boy. Like and subscribe to my channel, and I'm out of here.